Power target trades, power trigger trade. All right, people, I got a plan here for CVX. CVX is set up to test 126 to 127. The January 19 120 or 122 calls are best to use. That's right, people. I'm going to explain about the options so you can see that these the January 19, 2018 calls 120. Not a lot of trading in there, but the open interest is there. 767 contracts, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, the trading can pick up in this. And then, of course, the 122s they traded. You know, they had traded 266 contracts. I mean, it's that's plenty of contracts. And again, the beautiful thing is the spreads are it looks like when this is good actionary action, the spreads tighten up to about no larger than 10 cents. When you see a larger spread, you want to wait for things to tighten up. Now, as for the confirmation, I'm going to explain that, and I won't be posting confirmation on Power Trigger Trade. I'll be posting the confirmation for CVX on a Power Group Trades, but I'm going to explain the plan regardless of me posting confirmation. I'm going to just explain the plan here for people who want the big picture. I am the big picture expert, Power Trigger Trade here, people. Unlike the stock clown wrong the entire year, the big picture of the market, we can make good gains in this. I mean, I really don't like energy stocks or oil stocks too well, but I look at this pattern, I look at everything about the stock here, and I see a really good move here happening. Beginning, and I want to get into some confirmation. Let's explain this. So listen, CVX needs to break above 121.5 on some good action volume. So for example, we see 3 million as we're getting above 121.5. Ba ba boom, automatic entry. But if we break above 121.5, the volume seems weak because the volume is really weak. I mean, today they had some volume. I mean, you're not going to see, but you never know. You might get that volume push. For me, I like to see the volume. Maybe a secondary volume consideration I might take is even 1 million on a 10-minute chart. So between 3 to 1 million in this stock's case. So if it's breaking above 121.5 on 1 million on the low end, then we can consider that an automatic entry. I prefer the 3 million, but if not, we'll watch for basing above 121.5 and look for power towards 122 to even 122.30. Again, I want to watch what kind of volume comes in and how well they base it. I mean, the big picture, this could need to consolidate a little bit longer, and that's why they may not give the volume. But those actionary zones, I mean, this is ready to go. This thing here might want to go tomorrow for all, it looks really good. It's just a matter of do they want to take this. Do they want to take it or not, right? Now, the beautiful things is these January calls give it plenty of time. There's plenty of time. This is a strong setup in the making, and it's time for them to go and test that 126 to 127 area, right? Even if we get to 125, there's going to be great gains made either in the 120 calls or the 122 calls for CVX. All right, people, so here I am at the Yahoo Finance, and CVX closed at 120.89. And here are the January 19 calls. 1 second here. So here's the January 19, 2018 calls. 100. We closed at 120.89. Let's go here. I got a little bit of the wheel was really quick on me there. So you got the 120s. Now you can see, listen, people, look at this. 22,000 open interest. There wasn't a lot of trading because you know why? This wasn't really breaking out, right? So we're in that closest zone, right? And then, of course, there's not much open interest, but there was some trading. And again, the spreads are trade. Again, listen, you can choose to get into. You can pay up more money. Like these might confirm at $300 an option, okay? But you're in the money, and you make money. At the same time, you can go into the 122s. And the volume might pick up. What you do want to make sure is the option spreads. When the option spreads normalize, that's usually a good sign, and especially if they are normalize with the right price action, right? That's a good way to engage in these, either the 120 or 122 calls. um, the January calls. And you see, this is the close. This is telling you the date of these options right now. These are it's for the 20th of December that you're seeing these prices, the close. So the close for is $132. We're going to see how this all adds. Why I document this to show people from the confirmation, from you'll see it. Well, I'll show you why. Well, let me show you why. Alright people, welcome to Power Target Trades, the place where I post great detailed plans. Listen people, never in the history or the YouTube channel, investment channel, has ever anybody created a playlist like mine. And what's unique about my playlist is it shows you a plan before the fact, confirmation that I had posted during the year, right, of the plan, whatever it is, like you'll see the Netflix super plan or the FedEx plan over here. You go into this creative playlist, there's a gold of information of why you want to listen to me, the big picture expert. Okay, I'm giving advice more powerful than most services out there for free to my followers. You want to become a serious follower. So you want to attend to my live streams. You want to or listen to my live streams where I talk about how to become a member Power Group Trades. But right now the steps is to follow me on the stock twits on Twitter, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Study. There's lots of information for you to realize the power in what I do. Confirmation is key. We don't just get into things, right? Not everything works out, but they work out more often than not. And again, I have documented proof in a way very uniquely, showing the strategies of my plans. Unlike anything else, people, they show you a spreadsheet of numbers, but you never see the action, right? Power Trigger Trade delivered that. It's in my created playlist, right? Now I'm not on Stock Twits, but it was all filmed. Now you could still see that was stuff on Stock Twits. I'm also doing the new stuff on Twitter, but it's all documented. You can see the timestamps and everything, people. It's, again, if you study and you witness the power yourself, you put up the options and you see for yourself. You put it into your quote screens and all that stuff, and you'll witness the power. I'm Power Trigger Trade, people. All year correct the big picture. Believe me, lots of people wrong the big picture this year. Lots of fund managers, just terrible advice out there. Horrible advice. And the number one horrible advice is somebody I call the stock bookie. Completely wrong the whole year, documented proof. And these are people that give advice and charge money. In no comparison to Power Trigger Trade. When you do good, people, good comes back to you. And Power Trigger Trade has put so many winning plans and lots of money into the followers' pockets who study. Now, if you don't have a YouTube account, open one, come here, manually subscribe. If you have one already, I'm going to show you an easy way to subscribe right inside this video. Alright people, now that we just finished watching that great detailed video, don't forget to look at my banner. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you check out my creative playlist. Make sure you study before taking action on Power Target Trades. Every plan that I make has great detailed instructions, and I put my heart and soul in it because I want my subscribers and followers to make great money in the markets. But you have to study, people. Now, let me show you a way to subscribe. You'll see a picture of me around here in a circle format. Simply click on it and it's going to give you an easy way to subscribe. Don't forget, people, at the end of the video to like the video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like